everyone, I'm Krista from Farmfluence. Today we are in Solvang, California at the Sunrise Organic Farm, and we are really excited because we're going to be showing you how to make a super fun summer pasta with our friend Sam.
Hi guys, my name is Sam. I work at Sunrise Organic Farms doing all kinds of things, brand development, CSA boxes, restaurant sales, pretty much anything that they need, I'm the girl for it.
Hey guys!
Awesome.
Fresh picked just from the field for you guys right now.
Awesome. So in today's pasta, we're going to be using basil, garlic, tomatoes, and brie cheese.
All right.
Cool. Awesome.
Amazing.
So yeah, how are you doing today?
Good, good. Happy to be here. Thank you guys for having us, for coming out. We're excited.
Absolutely. Awesome. Well, let's get cooking.
Perfect.
So the sauce has to sit for 3 hours. So
Okay.
we want to start with the brie cheese first.
Okay.
So we'll take this and just unwrap it. All right. Have you ever cooked with brie before?
I have not.
No? Awesome.
I'm not much of a cook myself, so even I'm learning something new
That's
today.
okay. Awesome. Okay, so we're just going to unwrap it here. And I guess I'll take your garbage. Cool.
Amazing.
Awesome. And I'll set it over here. But all we want to do is remove the rind. Sorry, my hair is getting everywhere. Farm life.
Right.
But anyway, so we want to remove the rind, which I find it to be the easiest if you just cut it in half
Okay.
first. And then I try and cut the sides off. It's actually cutting pretty nicely, so that's exciting. Sometimes it can be really hard and annoying. And then you just leave the rinds to the side.
Okay. Off the entire thing?
Yep, yeah. So both sides. And then you want to cut around the edges too. I have seen some people making this recipe recently online, and they're leaving some of the rind on and using it. But I think it makes it more smooth if you leave it out.
Okay.
So that's just my preference.
It's kind of like cutting a melon.
Is it?
That I do know how to do.
Oh my gosh, awesome. Well, you're a pro then. So we'll set these to the side.
Okay.
And then let's do the tomatoes next, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so again, for this recipe, we only need 4 tomatoes total. But are you able to tell how a tomato is more ripe than another?
Totally,
Because
yeah.
you might be the best one to choose which tomatoes.
So color is a great way.
Okay.
Like you can see, I don't know if you guys can see from there, but these are the same tomato. And this one's gonna be a lot lighter, this one's a lot darker. So this guy's ready. You can also go kind of by how it feels, but color is a great indication always.
Cool.
So yeah, that one's great that
This
you've
one
got
looks
there,
good?
yeah.
Okay, sweet. So we'll just chop up 4 tomatoes total, and then we'll just start throwing them in the pot.
Perfect. You cutting them like any particular way?
Sorry, yeah. So you just have to do a rough chop.
Okay.
You really can, kind of do as big or small as you want, which is why I love the recipe. Again, it's so easy and it's
I like it, I like it.
same. So I just start adding it right away. These are gorgeous tomatoes. So what kind of varieties are these?
This is a chocolate stripe.
Chocolate stripe. Oh my God, yum.
It's very fitting.
Wow.
All the kids always go, but does it taste like chocolate?
Oh, you know what? I was going to ask the same thing. So I guess the answer is no, but it looks
No,
beautiful.
but sweet like candy for sure.
Okay.
Sweet like candy.
Yeah.
Is that small enough? Smaller? You said it's kind of okay any size.
I would do a little bit smaller, but yeah,
Okay.
Otherwise that's perfect. I just want this one to meld down really fast.
Gotcha.
So we'll do a little bit smaller. So I did 1, we'll get a couple more. This one looks good. Sweet. Awesome. Oh my gosh, what's the green one? Do you know?
This green one. That one, so that's the same kind. That's just, so that one's a tiny bit less ripe.
Okay, cool.
But it'll still be so amazing.
Oh my gosh, yum.
Part of what makes our tomatoes so good is just the fact that we we pick them when they're ready. You know, when you buy things from the grocery store, you have to remember things are getting trucked in from a far distance. So the farmers can't pick them super ripe,
Right.
because they may not even hit the shelves for a week. So
Yeah.
we're able to pick them kind of at the height of flavor. And that goes for all the things. Same thing with the strawberries. People are always like, wow, why are these so good? And of course, the practices, the love, the hard work, you know, everything else that goes into it. But the biggest thing I'd say is just we can pick them when they're ready, to put it simply.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, so I have to say the first time I tried one of your carrots, I bit into it and I just thought, I feel like I've never had a real carrot before, you know, like before this.
Totally.
So I can definitely speak to that, where it's just the produce, it really completely changes, like, you know, with the proper care, I guess.
Do I need to be cutting more here?
So let's see, how many did you cut?
Just one big one. You need
Okay,
one
perfect.
more?
One more, yes. Sweet.
Yeah. It's a lot of love goes into all that we do. A lot of love and hard work and, you know, regenerative practices and being mindful of the soil. I mean, even right down to the seed, you know, sourcing the best seeds you can find and planting everything the right distance apart. And, you know, there's a formula, definitely, you know. The short answer to your question is our farmers have been in the industry almost 40 years now. So they've grown multiple varieties of different things, and they just kind of know what works and what doesn't, you know. Santa Barbara has a beautiful climate, but, you know, you can still find certain things that like it more than others.
Gosh, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
I never would have thought about something like that, you know, like finding the right seeds.
Totally. Yeah, it all starts there, you know.
Sorry, so okay, so we're gonna skip to the basil really quick. I thought we had some more greens somewhere here, but so we want to use a cup of basil.
Okay, so we're just taking the leaves
we'll
off?
just start kind of stacking them like this. We have a bee ready for the party, wanting to join us.
They know it's good too.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll take this off.
But yeah, that's super cool. And like I said, I mean, you can really taste the difference.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And you can feel the difference, you know, keeping in mind when something is picked, you know, this is a living thing.
Yeah.
So the minute you take it out of the ground, it's now, for lack of a better term, dying. So the longer you wait to consume it, that nutritional value is going to drop and drop and drop on top of, you know, depending on how nutrient dense the soil is.
Yeah.
So the sooner you eat things also, you know, the more nutrients you're going to get. So in supporting us, you know,
That's amazing.
it's not only tastes better, but it's better for you.
Yeah. I had a friend who was a college athlete at the University of Iowa, and he was told by his coach that eating organic food is like being on steroids, which I thought was like really interesting, you know,
Yeah.
but I think it'd be really fun to kind of, try that.
Yeah, you know, I learned from one of my customers at the farmer's market. She's a horse trainer. I don't know what the proper term is for that. And she came to get carrot tops, and I was like, hey, they're kind of high in sugar. You should try dandelion. She comes back to me the next week, and she goes, dude, you're not going to believe this. It's illegal when you have like a racing horse or a show horse.
Yeah.
It's illegal to give them dandelion because it's
Wow.
so nutrient dense. It's like giving the horse a steroid.
Oh, that's so interesting.
I was like, well, that's not fair to the horse. Give him the nutrients, you know. But that's how much of a superfood dandelion is.
Wow. Oh, that is so cool.
It's one of the best things for you.
Oh my God. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna keep stacking these.
Just keep grabbing more?
Yep, and then you just stack them right up.
Yours is a professional stack.
No. I've made this recipe a few times. But we can either, you know, just like slice them, or I like to roll them up.
Okay.
And
the rolling, that's an
do a
efficient,
chiffonade.
it's an efficient technique right there.
I love doing it this way because one, it looks really pretty, but two, I'll save some extra sometimes and use it for garnish on top. And it just pulls the dish together. But I'm gonna add mine in here. Make it nice and pretty.
Just drop it in there?
Yeah, go ahead. So the recipe is the tomatoes, the basil, and then we're gonna want 3 to 4 cloves of minced garlic.
Cool.
So,
right on.
yeah. And I'm a home chef, so don't judge my knife skills here, but
hey, listen, you know, I'm no chef, so this is a judgment-free zone.
We're both home chefs. Do you have a favorite dish you like to make, or do you cook a lot?
You know, it's funny because they did this interview with me the other day, and they were like, what's your favorite vegetable? And and how do you like to prepare it, or how do you like to eat it? And in every category, my answer was raw.
Yeah. Oh my
Because
gosh.
when it's grown like this, you know,
Mhm.
I mean, you get the most nutrients. It tastes the greatest. You know, anything raw. I'm
Mhm.
like a raw vegetable eater, 24/7.
Yeah.
Even the corn. People ask, "Oh, is the corn sweet?" And I say, you know,
Mhm.
on the farm, we take it right out and eat it raw, no salt. You don't even have to cook it. You know,
Oh,
no
that's
salt, no butter.
amazing.
Yeah, you really taste the difference. Is that minced enough? A
I
little
would
bit
do a little bit
smaller?
more. Yeah, thank you. Um, but yeah, there's just so much more flavor
Yeah.
in, the produce here.
Yeah.
It, you don't have to add a lot to it.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yum. It's looking so good. I'm so excited. Cool.
And one more, you said? Or three is good?
That's actually good. Yeah.
Okay.
I would say 3 to 4. It depends on how much you like garlic, but
Okay.
we'll stick with that for right now. Okay, so my favorite part of this recipe is now we get to take the brie that we cut the rind off of, and we just tear it into the pieces and throw it into the bowl. It's perfectly gooey. It's gonna be amazing. And yeah, for some reason, it's just fun to me.
It's super fun. It's like Play-Doh.
Right, it does feel like Play-Doh. I imagine that, yeah, if you have kids, this would be a really fun, recipe to share with them and assign that task.
Super easy, yeah.
Yeah. And this recipe is also funny because since it's just a few ingredients, I'm constantly like wondering, did I forget something,
That was me when I was bringing the produce for you guys. I was like,
Yeah.
that's it?
Right?
That's all?
Yeah. For some reason, it just makes you feel like there should be something else. But it's just basil, garlic, brie cheese, olive oil. That's pretty much it. Yeah. So awesome.
Sweet.
Cool.
Both halves?
Yep, both halves. And
Yeah,
then
we'll divide and conquer.
okay, perfect. Yeah. There we go. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this. Every single time, like even though I've made this recipe so many different times, every time I'm just so excited.
I'm excited.
Oh my gosh. It already smells so good with the garlic. So now that we have everything in the bowl, we're just going to add about a cup of olive oil.
Okay.
I usually just kind of drizzle it until it looks good.
So question, why are we tearing it instead of cutting it?
So tearing it is from the recipe in the original Italian cookbook that's called the silver spoon. And I've just kind of stuck with it because I prefer it. I feel like it's more rustic and more
Right.
fun. But I have noticed people are doing this recipe and it's been, adapted in the US and they're just kind of like chopping it. But yeah, I don't know. I just think it's more fun.
Way more fun to
Yeah.
tear it. Way
So
more
there
fun.
we go.
I like it.
Yeah, perfect. So we have everything in the bowl. I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt, a healthy pinch, and then toss all the ingredients together. And you can
Amazing.
see how beautiful and fragrant it is. Oh my God, it is so beautiful and it smells amazing. I wish you all could smell it, seriously.
Yeah, just standing here, you get whiffs of basil,
Oh my God.
tomato.
Yeah, the wind's really helping us out because the wafting right now is supreme. So good. The garlic, oh my gosh, looks beautiful. It's already starting to meld all together. Wow. And really, the heirloom tomatoes, the colors,
Yeah,
it just really makes it pop.
absolutely. So you just keep stirring it until it kind of becomes one thing?
So I give it a healthy stir, and then what we do is we actually just let it rest for about 3 hours. So at home, I, do the same thing. I just cover it with a tea towel and, carry about my day and just come back in 2 to 3 hours.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I think that's what we'll do today. We'll let it rest for a little bit. Do you want to give it a stir? A
No,
good luck stir?
No, I guess a good luck stir.
For good luck?
Yeah.
Awesome. Perfect. And then we'll let it rest for 2 to 3 hours. We'll come back, add the pasta, and yeah. So
Perfect, amazing.
perfect. What should we do in the meantime?
Oh man, the possibilities are endless. These are all potatoes behind us.
All right, maybe we'll dig up some potatoes. Cool.
There we go.
All right, see you guys in a bit.
All right, so we're gonna unearth some of these. These are potatoes.
Okay.
Jesus, our head farmer, he's a produce wizard. So he would be able to tell you what color these are, but we're gonna find out. So ideally you would have a big old shovel right now. Yeah. But I'm gonna get my hands dirty. and try to get these bad boys out of here.
Oh my God, so cool. It's beautiful.
That's a purple one.
Wow, in the wild. Beautiful color. And they smell really good. They smell really earthy, but like in a good way.
Totally.
Yeah, cool.
While we're waiting, I think you should just try one of these raw
Yeah.
because these are insane.
These are beautiful. And I've been wanting to try it, so. Oh my God.
Insane, right?
That is insane.
Fun fact, I don't even like tomatoes. Not to
Really?
sound like a snob, but
Yeah.
ours are just on another level. What makes Sunrise the best tasting produce in California? I think is straight up, I think just our practices. You know, we don't cut corners. You know, we do everything the right way, if you will. You know, we use regenerative practices. We pick things when they're ripe. We don't push things, you know, beyond when they should be picked and they're not good anymore. One of my favorite things I've ever heard Chewy, one of my bosses, say is, you know, we like to eat this food. It's not just about growing it to sell it. You know, our families eat this food, our friends eat this food. And if we're gonna give something to you guys with our names on it, we want it to be something we would equally enjoy ourselves. So I think what really sets us apart is just seeing the amount of care and dedication that goes into delivering you guys the best food possible. Even if that means waiting another week to pick something, knowing we might lose some to the crows or to the bugs, or, you know, we want to give you guys the best produce that we possibly can because it's hard to find these days.
Okay, now that this has been resting for a couple hours, I'm gonna start adding the pasta. We did start this together. We should end
it together.
Yep.
All right.
So excited for
Cheers.
this. Yes. Cheers.
Oh my God. Yep. I quit. I'm out. That's insane.
So good.
That is insane. Holy cow.
Seriously though, this is the best one yet. These tomatoes make it. This is amazing.
Holy cow, you guys, you gotta try this. And so easy,
good.
you're totally right.
Yeah.
Not intimidating. And I see what you mean, like, tasting it now, it would be hard to mess this up.
Right.
You know,
no,
like,
absolutely.
all right, well, this has been really fun, guys, but this is a very important meeting I have to attend. The higher-ups need to know where I've been all day, and, you know,
Sure.
I can't not bring it, you know.
Right.
So, you guys call me, let me know if you need any help. You know, don't run over the pipes on your way out and all that good stuff. But thank you guys. I think the biggest thing that makes Sunrise so special is really the company culture that exists here. And I think a huge part of that is due to the fact that it's family owned and operated. Everybody cares for each other. You know, for instance, on my way up to the farm, I call the guys and I'm like, hey, does anybody need anything? Is anybody hungry? Is anybody thirsty? Jesus, our head farmer, is probably the hardest working guy I know. He puts his heart and soul into everything he does here, and I think you can taste it. He's probably the first guy in and the last guy out. It was the 4th of July a couple weeks ago, and he's like, hey, everybody take the day off. And when I saw him again, I was like, did you enjoy your time off? He's like, I went to work, but just for 4 hours. So it all, I think, starts with him and kind of trickles down from there. His son, Chewy, is one of my favorite people as well. Really hardworking guy. I think has a vision for the future of organic agriculture along with Andrew. Andrew is an amazing brain, extremely creative, knows so much about farming and cooking. And again, I think those three guys really set the bar of the culture of this company, of this farm. So here's the bowl. I don't know what happened. I like turned around. I was like, dude, the tomatoes and like the pasta and Krista and like farm fluence, and there wasn't even a spoon when I put it down. You know, it was like just like a presentation thing, and
Yeah, they licked it clean.
it's gone,
Oh my
dude.
God.
Like gone.
Amazing.
And
See,
no
that's how good it is.
note, no feedback, like nothing.
Yeah,
but
right.
I think this pretty much sums it up of
Yeah.
how good it was.
There we go. Yeah, it's as simple as that. They loved it.
They loved it. I mean, really.
They loved it. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. If you want to check out more videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
You're used to saying, hit the link in the bio.
I know.
And you guys can find us directly at sunriseorganicfarms.com, or definitely get a produce box from Farmfluence. It has all of our amazing abundant stuff in it. Thank you guys so much for coming, for watching, and we loved having you guys. Let's do this again.
Absolutely. Yeah, I can't wait until next time. See you all soon.
Bye.